All right, let me show you something. This is a crypto debit card, a KYC crypto debit card, but it's actually better than any non-KYC crypto debit card out there. Now, why am I emphasizing this? Why am I emphasizing that it's a KYC crypto debit card, and how can it be better than a non-KYC crypto debit card? How is that possible? Well, that's what I'm gonna talk to you about in this video, because the other day I made a video about this card, and I actually said that it's better than a non-KYC debit card. But a lot of people took that as that it's actually non-KYC. So in this video, I wanna explain it myself and also give you the benefits and the features straight away with no fluff, no BS, and we're gonna get straight to the point, and we are starting right now.
Hey guys, I'm Britta Fans. Remember, Paul is not a financial advisor, but he is good looking. Also, this is not financial advice. Please subscribe down below and check out my channel at Britta Fans.
Hey, welcome back. My name is Paul. If it's your first time here, this channel is all about crypto, all about cryptopreneurship. And in this video, we're gonna be talking about what may be the best crypto debit card, at least in my opinion, out there right now. And it's actually the Upay crypto debit card. Now, if you noticed, I actually used this card for the last couple of weeks. And while this card is sponsored, the last video was sponsored, this video that you're watching right now and the videos before that last video are not sponsored. I actually put those videos out because I believe this is a really cool crypto debit card, and it has a lot of features that other cards just do not have. So I want to make this video, set the record straight, because in my last video, I realized that I may not have been as clear as I could have. Even though the thumbnail said, better than no KYC, even though the title actually said, this is better than a no KYC debit card, there may have been a little bit of confusion, and I get that, I understand that. So, what do I mean by better than a non-KYC debit card? Well, there's a few reasons I'm gonna show you on screen right now. Well, first of all, you can actually spend your crypto anywhere that Visa and MasterCard is accepted. And I have used this. I've used this in multiple countries. I used it at conference in Germany. I used it to buy coffee. I used it to buy meals. I used it to pay for my hotel room. My girlfriend used it for her own stuff. She actually used it to buy handbags. I'm not too happy about that, but it does work. So be careful, because it really, really does work. Second of all, you have instant top-ups from exchanges or wallets, meaning that you can actually send crypto to this card, and it's almost instant. When I say almost instant, I mean a couple of seconds. You send a transaction in USDT on any chain or any cryptocurrency, and it appears in your application on your phone. You have an application on your phone. Let me just show you this real quick, just like this one. And you can actually see my spending habits here, but it instantly shows up. I'm not sure if you could see that in the camera, but it works very well. Then you have low fees and fair FX exchanges. So I've been using this card overseas, and this is true. The fees are extremely low. They're almost non-existent. 1% transaction fee. That's it. There's no withdrawal fees, no top-up fees, no ATM fees, other than the bank that will charge you. That's a different story, but they don't charge anything else. They do charge $100 for the physical card, which I forgot to mention last time, and $10 for the virtual card. But if you actually use my links in the description down below or the pinned comment, you actually get something like 50% off and 30% off using that link, and you could also win some more bonuses. So make sure you check that out. But yes, the fees are extremely low, and the last time there was a bit of an issue using it for ATMs, but that has been resolved, and I can actually use my card with ATMs or for ATM withdrawals right now up to $2,000 per day, which is more than enough, at least for me. So you have ATM withdrawals worldwide, I can vouch for this, and you have real rewards you can actually use. So you get rewards by using the link in the description down below or in the comment section, but you also get rewarded if you invite friends to the app, and they have other rewards and other things to entice you, as this company is growing to take market share and they want to take market share. And if you're wondering about the no KYC part and why this card is better, stay tuned. I'm about to explain it to you in just 1 second. There is strong security and application controls, meaning you can set your daily limit, you can set your monthly limit, you can set all that, block your card or whatever you want to do straight from your app. And may I add, you have up to $100,000 a day limit. Let me say that again. You can literally use $100,000 a day as a limit. $2,000 for ATMs, $100,000 with card purchases, meaning you can literally buy a car with this card every day. You could go full Andrew Tate and go top G with this card. You can also give it to your girlfriend and she can get handbags, which somehow cost more than an automobile, a used car. I don't know how and why. I digress. Let's get back to the card. It works for travel and online purchases. Again, I can vouch for this. I have done both. I recently traveled to Germany. I have footage of me using the card in Germany. I have footage of spoiling women with this card in Germany. You can check that video out. And yeah, it definitely works overseas. Now, one of the downsides, and please pay attention to this, one of the downsides is it doesn't auto-report to governments currently. And as far as I know, they're not gonna be in too much of a rush to actually get this done. Meaning, if you use a DEX with this card, you're gonna have to manually file for your taxes. They actually respect your privacy. Does that make sense? And that's what I mean by better than a no KYC card, because it actually has all the benefits of a fully KYC card and more when it comes to fees and so on, but it respects your privacy. But yes, you have to go to the tedious sort of manual tax reporting on your side, and I recommend you're fully compliant in this and you actually do this. But if you respect your privacy, rest assured that they do as well. So the card itself has a lot of benefits, works very well and seamlessly. And most non-KYC cards, if you watch this channel, you know I've tried a few of them. They don't really work. They come with limitations or very extremely high fees, and that's where the issue lies. This one is the best, or the in-between of both worlds, where you have low fees, works perfectly, and yes, they're building, there's some hiccups in the app and this and that. You might have some issues, but if you actually contact support, I'll just leave the email in the comment section down below as well. If you contact support and tell them you're a viewer of The Crypto Factor, they'll be quick to reply and help you. Not only that, this card actually awards you to hold your USDT. If you hold your USDT in this application to use with your card whenever you want, you actually get up to 4% on your USDT. Not only that, if you lock it for 90 days, you get up to 5% for your USDT. So it awards you to hold your crypto until you use it. Now, word of caution here, because we have to be real. I would take caution how much USDT you would keep on this card. Not just this card, but any crypto card, whether it's KYC, whether it's not KYC, whether it's an exchange, whether it's a bank, especially if it's a bank. I do not trust them with my money. I don't. Not your keys, not your crypto. You never know what could go wrong. The company could fold. They could get scammed. A whole bunch of things can happen. I'm not telling you they're gonna scam you or anything like that, but I'm telling you, you just never know what could happen. So I'm one of those guys with self-custody. So I would only keep maybe $5,000 on the card. If you have less, maybe keep less. Maybe just transfer whatever you use to the card when you need it, because it's just so fast, it's lightning fast. There's no reason to keep your crypto on that card indefinitely. I know this is counter to what they are selling here, and I know my last video was sponsored, but I have to be real. I would not keep more than 5K on any platform, whether it's an exchange, card or not. I like to keep my personal cryptocurrency in USDT in my own wallet. But you can do your own research and use this card the way it works for you. I'm just telling you what I do. The transactions are instant. You can send any amount at any time to your card. I don't see a benefit holding it in the card unless you're going for that 4%, 5%. Give it some time, see how the company works out, and as your trust increases, maybe you can put more in if you want to make that percentage. But for me, I'm just being real with you here. So, with that said, if you want to know more details with a long video that explains everything, actually shows you their offices, shows you their staff, shows me actually using the card in Germany, in coffee shops, in restaurants, in hotels, and so on, then make sure you watch this video right here next. It's an extremely detailed video. I know you're gonna love it. If not, check out the card. It's linked down below, and I will see you in the next video.